All right, hello, and welcome back to Plant Based Homestead Prepper. My name is Roderick Chappelle. I am your host. I'm your hostess with the mostest. What we do here at Plant Based Homestead Prepper, we try to get you planned and prepped up for anything that may or may not happen as far as your basic prepper needs and concerns. Okay, basic. I'ma always teach you water, okay? Store water, have water, be able to filter water, be able to purify water, and have a minimum of at least 7 days worth of food for you, your family, and anyone that may come by needing help. Okay, we're gonna start including those folks. But we got some drive time this morning. I just got a notice that one of my houses is having a plumbing problem. I'm leaving a plumbing problem to go and take care of another plumbing problem. I don't have what I need to fix this one here, so this one can wait until I get back. And yeah, so busy. Good morning, Night Collector. I have missed you I missed you last night, and I missed you this morning. I already did one this morning. I miss you, my brother. Thank you so much for being here. It is not the same when you're not here. It's not the same. It's not the same when any of the regulars are not here. But the title of this video is going to be Freedom Friday, and this is something I used to do with my fasting group. I would give them Freedom Fridays, and on those days you could eat whatever you wanted, as long as you could post it, as long as you were posted in the group. So we're gonna incorporate that today. I don't know if this is gonna be something that we keep doing, but this is Freedom Friday, and in this segment, I'm going to talk about whatever you guys tell me to talk about. And if I don't know the subject, I will make it up. But I'll tell you I'm making it up before I get started. How about that? So whatever you guys want to hear me talk about, no matter what it is. I mean, and this is designed to be fun. This is just supposed to be fun, okay? Nothing's going to be serious about this. We've been talking seriously all week. And, yeah. So, whomever comes in, whatever subject matter you want me to talk about, I'm going to attempt to speak on it. This ought to be interesting. And I probably got like a 15-20 minute trip from this property to the next property. So let's just see. So y'all, somebody throw out a subject, and let's just see what happens on this first ever Freedom Friday. And if you're just now joining, welcome to Freedom Friday. And in this segment, I am just going to attempt to talk about whatever you guys want to hear me talk about. I just thought I thought it'd be a cool idea just to see what was on y'all's mind. And it doesn't matter what the subject is. And if I know about it, we'll talk about it like we got some sense in education. And if I don't know about it, I will start making it up. All right? No matter what the subject is. No matter what the subject is. You know, that's something you don't see often right there is a mailbox. I don't see them too often. As a matter of fact, I know where the post I know where the post office are around, and I usually just go to the post office. But then again, if you're gonna mail something at the post box or the mailbox, then you usually need to have stamps, which is something I don't ever have, because who uses the postal services anymore other than around Christmas time to send packages? I don't. I rarely mail anything anymore. I cannot remember the last time I mailed a letter. Let me think about this. The last time I actually I received a card from my aunt up in Minnesota, and I meant to sit down that night and write her out a letter and tell her thank you, because she's old school. She's gonna always do that. She always sends me a birthday card. She always sends me a Christmas card. I need to call her. God, I'm gonna call her today too. So if you're watching, Auntie M, then I'm going to call you today, so be ready. I know she's not a subscriber, so I don't even think she has a device that could even pick up YouTube. Come on, y'all give me a subject to talk about. I would love to see how this works out. And if this is fun, and this is something that we can do every Friday, then hey, we'll do it. Freedom Friday. Y'all pick the subject and I talk about it. Oh goodness. Nobody's gonna take me on for that. Nobody wants to just see me fumble about a subject that I have no clue about. Nobody. All right, y'all don't want me to start talking insurance. I sold life insurance for 13 years. I can tell you the ins and outs of life insurance. I'm not gonna do that. I probably lost more than I ever did. I did used to be the #1 trainer in the state of Virginia, though, which is crazy because I'm like, I don't know how I got so much passion about life insurance. Anything I get involved in, I give it 100%. You know, it just is what it is. All right, nobody's taking anything, so I will pick a subject, which is, let's talk about water, okay? Since nobody's picking a subject for me. Let's talk about water. Let's talk about how important water is. Let's talk about how important staying hydrated is, especially during the wintertime. Speaking of the post office, if an event is about to happen, don't wait until the last moment to order something, or you might not get it delivered. Great point, Knife Collector. Great point. So let's talk about water and staying hydrated during the winter months, because what a lot of times what happens is during the winter months, because we're not thirsty, we tend not to drink as much as we do during the hotter months. But it's just as important to get your water in, the ounces of water that you need into your body during the winter months as it is during the summer months. And you should be getting in at least half of the amount of ounces. OMG. Thank you for calling. How may I help you? Hello? Last chance, huh? Okay. Alright, so anytime somebody calls you and there's a pause after you say hello, and then you hear a click or something, usually a telemarketing call, or one of those, what they call those, on my other phone, it tells me spam likely, or I think that's what it is. I'm like, oh, it's spam likely again, don't want to talk to y'all. Don't want to talk to spam likely ever. Spam likely gets on my nerves. So anyway, getting your water in is very imperative. It's great for, getting the proper amounts of water is great for your skin. That's first and foremost. You guys realize that your skin is the largest organ in your body. Okay, that should be something that you know. You also want to hydrate all of your organs, your internal organs. That's what staying properly hydrated is going to do. And many, many, many more helps with digestion, many more health effects with just staying hydrated. Most of our bodies is made up of water, so it is very, very important that we get our water in. Okay, cool. That was a quick discussion. I guess this is not going to be a good topic. Freedom Friday is just not going to work. Oh goodness. So I have we got our Christmas party today, our little company Christmas party, and it starts at 1 p.m. So I gotta get a bunch of stuff done between now and 1 p.m. And this is my last working day of the year. So not only do I have to get a lot of stuff done, I keep getting emergency calls, and I still have work I need to do for my route, which is cool. I should be able to finish it all up. And I'm going to get a haircut. It's supposed to be in an hour from now. I got an appointment, but I don't know if I'm gonna make that because I'm leaving the city in which where I'm scheduled to go get my cut. I want to do that before we made our trip, because I don't want to be worried about my hair. Even though I'm worried about it now, I just don't like when it gets to a certain length. It just gets on my nerves, and everybody's like, "Oh my God, it's so nice, it's so this, it's so that." Well, I'm starting to get gray, and I don't like that. I lost connection on my laptop. Jumped to your phone. Okay, cool. Well, I appreciate you for jumping over to a different device. That's crazy. How did you lose connection on your laptop? It might have been me, because I know I was going through, every time I go through this area over here, I usually lose signal. I'm surprised I'm still alive. But if you're just joining us, Today is Freedom Friday, and we're going to try this out. We're going to see what happens. I want you guys to pick a subject, and I'm going to talk about it, no matter what it is. If I know the subject, it's going to be easy. If I don't know the subject, I'm going to make it up. So, if you're just joining us, and after hearing that, if you want to hear me talk about something crazy, put up something crazy. But be respectful. You know, I'm not going to allow you to do anything that's going to be vulgar or R-rated or anything like that. But I just thought we'd have a little fun on this drive time, because the last few live posts have been just so serious. You know, we've been talking about the impeachment. We're talking about, you know, we always talk about prepping. We're always talking about the food shortage. You know, I just felt like it would be, sometimes I just need a break in what we talk about, you know, because we talk about some serious stuff. You know, we really talk about some. Hey, Night Collector, I need you to post the name, and I know I wrote it down the other day, but I forgot where I wrote it down. What is the name of that documentary that you was telling us about the other day? I should have been in that lane right there so I can go around this traffic. What was the name of that documentary that you told us about the other day? It was like surviving something, or I can't remember what it was. Making it out of, or surviving something, but I can't remember what it was. Would you please post that for me so I can take a screenshot and watch that sometime today? Also, guys, make sure you watch The Colony, Season 1, Episode 1 Year in Hell. Why can I not remember that? 1 Year in Hell. Okay. Make sure you watch The Colony, Season 1, Episode 6. This one was a really good one. And I know I talked about it early in the week, how good it was. But I had forgotten, because it's been a few years since I watched The Colony. And Episode 1, 2, 3, and 4 were all kind of, you know, getting your basics down and all that kind of stuff. Episode 5 was the colony coming together. Episode 6 totally ruined these people's lives. Totally ruined their lives. They're crying, and if you don't watch it, you'll catch yourself crying too. They all are boo-hooing. And you need to watch it so you can be ready to talk about, you know, be on the review tomorrow, so we can talk about it tomorrow morning at 9:30 Eastern. 9:30 Eastern. Okay? So yeah, it's starting to get real, you know. But I am very happy and very proud to see how a group of strangers can come together. And I think it took them like 20-something days. I can't remember if it was 24 or 26 days to really come together as a cohesive group. And remember, this is an experiment where they just take total strangers and place them in a really rough environment to see what happens. And this week, it got a lot rougher. I ain't gonna say a little rougher. It got a lot rougher for our volunteers. A lot. When I say a lot, I mean a whole lot rougher. And moving forward, I think the whole dynamics of the show and of the experiment is going to change. I can't remember what happens episode 7. I'm looking forward to watching it. I'm gonna have plenty of time when we're traveling to watch the episodes. So I'm looking forward to catching up on a lot of things that I like to watch, and some of the things that you guys have suggested that I watch. So I'm looking forward to that. Let me see what else. Looking forward to spending some time with my honey, with Jennifer. I'm looking very forward to that. We have not spent a lot of time together for probably like 7 years. We haven't been on vacation. Gosh, we haven't been on vacation in a long time. Now I'm talking about a true vacation. Matter of fact, we've never been on a true vacation where we weren't working at the same time, or we weren't. Now, of course, when I go home, my mom's gonna have me doing a whole bunch of stuff at her house, fixing a bunch of stuff. She already told me, she's like, yeah, I got this camera thing I want you to install in my car. I'm like, okay. Oh, goodness. No problem. I was like, well, make your list of everything you want done. Make your list of everything you want done, because I'm only going to be there a couple days. And, you know, the way I knock out stuff, it's probably like 3 or 4 hours. The stuff she told me, I'm like, all right, I had that done in like 3 or 4 hours. Go buy this, this, and this, and then I'll be able to do it when I get there. Then I'm gonna go to my aunt's house. I know she's gonna have some stuff for me to work on, which is cool. It's something I enjoy doing, and it saves them some money. And it's something that it's not gonna take me a lot of time. And if I wasn't doing it at their house, I'll be doing it at somebody else's house anyway. It's crazy when you learn, when you learn how to fix people's things in their houses. It's an overabundance of work all the time. All the time. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to traveling. Jennifer's been having me watch all these freaking how plane crashes and when planes crash and all that. So we've been watching that for like the last 6 months. So I know I ain't gonna say the whole time, but usually when I get on a plane, I will I go to sleep. That's usually what I do. I usually take me a little blanket or a little throw or something, and I used to like to use the airplane's pillows, the little small pillows, but I'm not gonna do that now. It's too many people have too many things. And I'm debating taking some doggone Lysol wipes with me so I can wipe my seat down. You just never know. You never know what people are carrying these days. You don't know if they have bed bugs. You don't know what kind of germs they're carrying and all that kind of stuff. So you gotta protect yourself the best you can. I rarely get sick anyway, but y'all just want to protect yourself. Period. Took that mighty fast. So anyway, hopefully. Oh, I made an announcement earlier. We're going to be doing a premiere tonight at 10 p.m. We're doing a premiere tonight at 10 p.m. And this was going to be a Walmart in Pennsylvania. One of our family members sent me a bunch of pictures. These pictures, they shocked me. I couldn't believe how empty these shelves were. So I gotta put the finishing touches on that and get it up and ready. Well, get it ready to roll. And for those that was on the live last night, I was on briefly, but I figured out a way to go in and optimize my videos. I got up really early this morning and figured it out. It's not the way I'm used to, and it's giving me an extra step. So I don't know what I did to my channel. But hey, Queenie, how you doing this morning? Good morning to you. And thank you guys for always showing up. Thank y'all for being here. Thank you for your encouragement, because when you show up, that's encouraging to me. Yesterday was kind of a rough day for me. I posted a couple of videos, and apparently I rubbed one of our family members the wrong way, and they had some things to say about it. And even though I try to post and I try to speak in a way where I'm neutral most of the time, just remember, folks, this is a prepping channel, and we're always going to try to get back to it, whatever topic we're talking about and discussing. We're always going to try to put it back to how it helps us or how it affects us in prepping. All right, so just kind of keep that in mind. Hopefully this person doesn't stay upset long. Hopefully they'll come back and be a productive part of the family again. But I think they got upset, which hey, we're family. We're gonna get upset with each other sometimes. It's all good. It is what it is. Somebody took out this light post right here. That's crazy. This thing is huge too. So what you guys got planned this weekend? Every time I get on live with y'all and I am driving, I start yawning like crazy. I don't even know what happened. What's the discussion about? The discussion is, today is Freedom Friday, and I wanted you guys to pick a topic, and I was just going to try to roll with it, no matter what the topic was. So I've been trying to just pick topics because nobody has given me a topic to talk about, whether I know the subject or not. Now, if I know the subject, it's going to be easy. I can talk about it. If I don't know the subject, I'm going to start making it up. Oh, God, we want me to talk about Queenie's cooking? Wait a minute. Queenie Brown loves Queenie's cooking. Well, that's what the discussion is supposed to be about, Queenie. Night Collector, I don't understand that. Loves Queenie's Cookie. Okay, so you love Queenie's Cookie. Yep, I enjoyed watching her the other night too. I'm gonna have to bring her back on the show so we can actually just watch her throw down and make something. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure that if we do the Let's Talk Live this Monday, it's probably gonna be late in the evening. That's why you guys haven't seen me post, because we're gonna be traveling Monday. So y'all keep us in your thoughts and your prayers. Because Jennifer and I will be traveling. We're going to sunny Florida. I can't wait, because I'm cold, and I used to not get cold, and then I lost a ton of weight, and ever since this year when I lost that weight, I'm just cold all the time. When the temperature gets like below 40, Roderick is cold. So but yeah, Queenie, if you got I got about maybe 10 more minutes of drive time. So if you got something that you want to hear me talk about, or if you want to hear me fumble through, if you think it's a subject I don't know anything about, I'm open. I'm game. We'll talk about it and we'll see. We'll see what I know about it, or we'll see how good I am at baffling you guys. Sure, how to relate to children and teenagers doing SHTF on the new normal. Wow, that's gonna be interesting right there. So, if we have a situation where internet goes down, that's gonna create SHTF for the teenagers in your life. And I can tell you one thing I know that they're gonna have a major attitude. Okay, they're gonna be little pieces of balls of fire. Okay, they're gonna be almost unbearable to deal with, and you got to deal with them, like you deal with strangers that you meet. You got to be kind, because you have two choices. You can either be like, you know what, you're gonna have to explain to them the severity of the situation, especially if they haven't grown up with prepping and y'all haven't done drills. Because especially on like doomsday preppers, those prepper families were doing drills. So I would encourage you now to make it easy, and this is going to be easier on everybody if you start drilling, practice drilling and rehearsing now. What could happen. Shut the power off in your house for 24 hours, and be like, hey, look, this is what it could be like. Shut the water off. Hey, this is what it could be like. I think if you practice now, it's going to be helpful. So how do you keep them calm? You're gonna have to keep them calm by showing them now what it could be like. If I had teenagers living in my house, we would be practicing every week. Everything. Fire drill, I'd set off the smoke detectors. Hey, this is our meeting spot. I'd set off the power, just randomly be like, okay, the power's off. What do we do? And have stages. When you and this is for children, period, in your house. If you have children in your house, you're gonna have to start teaching them now. Now, if you don't teach them now, you're gonna have something to deal with later, if and when something happens. And how you gonna keep them calm? I don't have a clue how you gonna keep them calm, because kids nowadays, they are so dependent on this little device in their hands. Think about how many times you talk to your children now, and then while you're talking to them, think of how many times they look down at their phones. Or if you're on the phone with them, think of how many times they get distracted now. I was having a conversation with my son like 2 weeks ago, and that dude got so distracted with whatever I said, Junior, I tell you what. And we were talking about something serious. We were talking about some money. And I was like, bro, let me tell you something. You call me talking to me about some money and you are distracted with whatever you're distracted with. When you get yourself together, then you call me back, okay? Because I'm not gonna have this conversation and you all over the place. Just not gonna do it. So my thing, how do you keep them calm? You got to start teaching them now. Have to, and that's with everybody in your household. For a later discussion, I think how to ask people if they are preppers or interested in prepping for a future event without saying you are a prepper. Have a special needs adult. How do I handle them? Correct child adult. Okay, with that, Queenie, you know better than I cannot give you advice on a special needs child, and I don't have one. Okay, I can't give you advice on that. You could answer that question a lot better than we can, and I wouldn't even attempt to try to give you. That's almost like somebody who's not married trying to give somebody who's married advice on being married. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to respectfully bow out on that question. Now, I work with people, and you know this. I work with people with special needs, but as far as caring for them every day, I'm not a provider. I'm not a care provider, so I don't know. I wouldn't even know the first thing, and I wouldn't even insult you on trying to tell you or give you advice on how that is. But look, I'm gonna go in here. Y'all give me about 10, 15 minutes. I'm gonna assess the situation. Or a matter of fact, if nobody's here, I can keep y'all with me. How about that? And we can just stay live. But I'm thinking somebody's gonna be here. With some gloves. I don't ever go in any of these houses without gloves on. Cause I don't like. Well, first of all, I want my hands to be nice, cause I don't want to cut my wife up when I'm touching her. And then you never know what you're gonna encounter. Smiley face. So let's see. If nobody's here, I'll be able to keep y'all with me. If somebody's here, then I'm going to end it. Queen, are you laughing because I wouldn't give you advice, or you laughing at something else? I'm not sure. But that would be a good topic for your channel, Queen. How to prep with a child with special needs. How to what to do, what not to do, with a child with special needs, because that's something, that's a life you live right now. So that'd be a great topic for your channel. Hello, maintenance. Hello, is anyone here? I don't think so. All right. Can't sign in because there's no pen. All right, so nobody's here, so I'll be able to keep y'all with me. And look, I was about to end. Oh my goodness, what is he doing? This thing it's not even a leak. It's just running. Oh God, I don't even know how to. Oh, you just is terrible, huh? Oh, I see what the problem is. It's out of adjustment. Oh gosh. Working on your first premiere. Good for you, Queenie. Okay, so I'm gonna put y'all over here so y'all can actually see what I'm doing. So the report was got a major serious leak in the kitchen. Well, here's the leak right here. As you can tell, it is just constantly running. What it appears to me looks like either the valve in here is gone bad, but the way I feel it, feels like it's out of adjustment somehow. So I gotta crawl up under here, and I'm gonna turn the water on first. Let's see here. What side you is. Turn off the cold water side first. And I'm probably gonna have to go out and get some tools, because I'm pretty sure I don't have on me what I need. Good Lord, who tightened this down? Freaking King Kong Bundy. Oh, this sucks. I'm gonna have to take this daggone thing down, because I can't get the right angle. Oh, that hurt my back. Damn, it's so tight. Woo! Have mercy, that hurt. Alright, so we got the water to stop. Turn the water off. Y'all never know y'all see me crawling around, huh? We're going through it. It's hard to train people for situations when it's difficult for them to understand what's going on. Very true. Good question. In subject knife. Yeah, I agree. I read through it real quick. It's kind of, that's. I don't really know about that knife, because that's gonna be tough. at best. What in the devil is going on here? Now I gotta figure out how to take this apart. I'm gonna try to adjust this thing. And I keep one of these on me at all times because this saves my life more than anything around here. Which is a little multi-tool. Part of my EDC, my everyday carry. Alright? Dang, this thing is nasty. How in the world is this so nasty? Alright, so like I anticipated, I need an Allen wrench. And I don't have those with me. I'm gonna have to run out to the vehicle and go get one. And I don't even know what I'm about to do is even going to work. I've never seen one of these fail. I just put this. Dang, where's my keys? Hope I didn't lock them in the truck. Oh, there they are. I just put this faucet in last year, but in these houses, these folks are very, very, very hard on everything that I do. I mean, they're hard on it. And because of that, I constantly have to fix and refix and repair things that, and I'm not bad at my job, okay? It's just because folks are very, very, very tough on the stuff. All right, people, and I'm not even talking about the people with special needs. I'm talking about the people who take care of the folks with special needs. Let's see. People are so caught up in everyday life, they are lost in the mix of what's really going on. That's true. And that's kind of the point I've been trying to make for the last couple of days with one of our family members getting upset with me. I'm like, hey, you get upset about something that don't even really matter. You know? Get upset about something. Get upset about something that is affecting your bottom line. But, you know, hey, to each his own. To each his own. Alright, this is the challenging part right here. I got to figure out the size of this Allen key or Allen wrench. A lot of people call these things a whole bunch of stuff. That's too small. Need one just a little bit bigger than that. And true. I know you see me in the video. True. I know you hear me on the radio. True. Too big? Yep, too big. God, I hope I don't have to go through all these Allen wrenches to find the right one. This is going to be too small. Yep, too small. Dang. Am I going to have to go and get my other set? It appears that way, doesn't it? This is going to be too big. Yep. Have mercy. That's too big. That's too small. I don't think I'm going to make that 11 o'clock. I don't think I'm going to make that 11 o'clock night collector. What you think, brother? What you think? People who know me call me Sister X because of me being honest and calling like it is. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know, there's nothing absolutely wrong with that. And I appreciate those kind of people in my life. I don't like anybody that sugarcoat stuff, you know. I mean, being respectful is one thing. Sugarcoating stuff and not telling the truth is something totally different. I can't stand that. Because and I try to be respectful in all of my encounters with folks. Then I put this in there, and then it didn't feel right. But now this one is the one that seems to fit. Oh, that's because I tried that side. That side doesn't fit, but the other side seems to does. What in the world is wrong with my English? Jeez. Jeez Louise. All right, let's see here. Some light would be doggone helpful. Some light would be helpful. Yes. Look at there. Hot diggity dog. hot diggity dog. Okay, so what we need to test is and see if it, when I put it all the way down, if it's going to leak. And if it is not, then I know I have an adjustment problem. If it does, then I need to replace this whole daggone thing. Oh God, plastic. This sucks so doggone bad. It's almost like, I don't even know how to describe this. This is silly. Alright, so I'm going to turn this back off. If you're not honest, people would think, yeah, believe as you do because you never disagree. Huh. Well, I know this. I disagree in having a doggone go get another faucet. Now that I disagree in or with. I wonder if I can just pop this out and change this whole assembly. Oh dang, I need a wrench. So back to the truck we go. Back to the truck we go. And I'm wondering if I can just take this whole little pop out and replace it. I'm hoping so, because that would be an easy fix. If not, I'm going to have to replace the whole entire faucet, and that is not something I had signed on for today. Got too many other things to do. It wouldn't take me that long. It's gonna take me about an hour and a half. I gotta go get one. Oh, you know what? I have one in the truck. Alright, so you know what? Y'all may be watching me replace a faucet. I do have one in the truck. I forgot. But I'm gonna see if I can't fix the washer inside of this one first. If not, I'm just gonna go ahead and replace it. Because who's got that kind of time, you know? Not moi. Not moi, I say. Oh, this sucker's probably done right there. Well, the ring looks good. You know what? How about we just replace it? Y'all good with that? Especially since I got one in the truck, we'll just replace it. No biggie. I don't think I have supply lines. Oh. I don't have supply lines. That's about to suck because I still got to go to the doggone store. We about to see. I'm gonna try to position the phone so y'all don't see my truck. Excuse me. Cause Jennifer's always like, "Oh my God, baby, you need to clean that truck." I know. Yeah, I do have one. I believe I got some supply lines, but they're probably in the bottom of the doggone truck. Let's see if we got some, y'all. I apologize about the view up front. I know y'all really can't see, but y'all don't need to see right now. Oh goodness, please have supply lines in here, Roderick. Okay. I put y'all right there. That's not a good vantage point. Trying to do too much. Trying to do the most. Okay, let me see here. I know I got some supply lines in here. Life of a handyman. Da, da, da. Life of a handyman. Da, da, da. Life of a handyman. So come sometimes be wonderful. Not really. Alright, so yeah, they're not there. I bet they're on the other side because I haven't seen one in a long time, which means they're probably on the other side of the truck, which means I will need to dig all this stuff out in order to get to them. Probably be faster for me even just go up the street and go buy two. But I need them. I got to have them in order to complete this job. Oh goodness. And it's not guaranteed I got them in here, even though I think I do. I'm gonna check one more place where I think they could be. All right, so we got our faucet. That's beautiful. Okay, y'all stay right there for a minute. Don't go anywhere. Don't leave home without it. And don't leave me, folks. And don't look at my truck, because it's a disaster area. I haven't seen anybody who does this line of work who can keep a clean operation, a clean vehicle all the time. Never seen it. Okay, that's a supply line, but not the one I need. I thought I turned you off. Why are you chiming? And if I have to go get supply lines, I might as well get. Dang. This sucks so bad. This should be so awesome. Alright, so what we're going to do, I'm going to go ahead and change out everything right now up until the point of the supply lines, because then all I got to do is go get them and put them in and be done. Okay? Y'all good with that? Y'all want to watch me change a faucet? Shouldn't take long. Hopefully it won't take long. Oh, wait a minute. I might have something here. Uh-oh, if this is the right size, we are good to go. Hot diggity dog. That might be good right there. That might be what we're looking for. What you saying yep about, Queenie? Because you want to see me change the faucet? Why is the post office truck so loud? Good gracious. Her little truck was loud as I don't know what. So I found 2 supply lines. I'm not sure if they're going to be the ones I need or even long enough, but we'll try this. Okie dokie. Y'all cool? I don't mind y'all watching and hanging out. Good for TV, right? all in the day in the life. Should just call this a day in the life of a frustrated maintenance guy. Oh my goodness, why is my thing going off? Stop it. I don't like that. Oh, and what I'm doing now, I spilled a whole box of screws. Same screws I was talking to y'all about the other day. 3-inch screws. Just spilled a whole box of them. And so one doesn't end up in my tire, it's just best to go ahead and put them back in the box, put them back where they go. Because I've seen times when I didn't take the time and put them back, and guess what? Ends up in your tire every single time. Alright, if it's the same style faucet, can't you use the old supply lines? Alright, it's not the same style. I'm going to show you when I get in there. And that was the first thing I looked at. I looked at the supply lines. I was like, well, I'm not going to be able to reuse these, because the one that's in there, the supply lines come with the faucet, so there's no way of removing them. They're connected within. And this one has detached supply lines. So I wish it was that easy, knife collector, but of course not. Why? I should have brought my tripod today. That would have been easy. That would have been amazingly, wonderfully easy. But no. Alright, you know, I was raised with 5 brothers, no sisters. So when my dad would say, line up, boys, he told you a man to and work like they work. When I heard line up, that means you got to get a beating. Oh, God. What you say? Already 5 brothers, sisters. Dad say, line up, boys. He told me, you a man too. I work like they work. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. All right, so I gotta get comfortable on this job, because this has potential of being wet and nasty and a whole bunch of other stuff that I don't even care to mess with right now. It's always on the days that I don't feel like doing this that I have to do it. Always the case. Always the case. Well, that was easy. So I removed put this over here so y'all can see. So remove this little cover right here. And so you see my collector. You see the supply line. This supply line is connected to this faucet. So yeah, no way I can reuse that. Not even possible. But it should be easy. This should go real easy for me because these ones I was installing at one time are real easy to get in and out. As long as these set screws have not set, which that one has. Always some BS. Oh, I'm glad I got my toolkit. Hot diggity dog. Look at that. This is gonna make it easier for me. And I'm probably gonna use that little pair of pliers there. I'm not even gonna go there. I'm trying to do this as efficient as possible. Because I don't want to be doing this all day, first and foremost. That didn't fit. That's too big. Oh, this is about to be a bear. This is about to be a nuisance. Alright, I just need to crack it just enough to loosen it. And that's okay, that's the right fit for that one. Cool. Alright, this is gonna take a little bit longer than I anticipated. Okay, unfortunately. But if I can get these to break loose, I can use my drill to get them to move, hopefully. If not, I'm going to have to cut these bad boys out, and I don't even want to go there. I don't even want to think about cutting. And I remember installing this one, so I installed them where they're not going to move, they're not going to come out nothing. So I installed this for the next 20 years, and I think I put this in last year maybe. I think that's when I put this one in. Dang, this is about to suck. Dog breath. Where is everyone? Oh yeah, probably Christmas shopping. Yeah, maybe. Cause you're right. For us to be on this long and not have any group participation, then people are doing their own thing, which is cool. You know, it's that time of year. It's that season. It is truly that season. Oh God. Wrong way. Okay, got one. Which is not the one that I was hoping I'd be able to get. And I know this is not going to work. Yes. Sucks. All right, so we got to work with this one for a minute. Where's that pair of pliers? This is too big. I need some smaller ones. See if we can't get this set screw. It's the reason it's called a set screw. Come on, baby. Be kind to old Rod. Don't be mean today. This thing is on here too. And then it's, oh, wait a minute. If I can turn it, we'll do it. Sometimes you just gotta use brute strength on this stuff. That's not gonna work either. But if I can turn it enough, it may loosen up enough to... Okay, this is called a basin wrench. Let me see if I can't turn it with the basin wrench. Hopefully I can. If I can, we're golden. I doubt it, but we're gonna see. We're gonna find out. Alright, that will be tightening. I need to loosen. So you can use your basin wrench two different ways. I feel sorry for folks that don't know what they don't know. And when I first started in this line of work, I didn't know what I know now, of course. Hot diggity dog. Come on, just a couple more turns on it. Look at that. Look at there. Hot diggity dog. We in business now. We in business now, y'all. The only question I have is, are these the right supply lines? If not, I'm still in trouble. What are you saying back here? Not finished. Order something not finished. Okay, well I guess they're doing that when they put it in the countertops. Let's see here. Probably Christian, I saw a video that the powers that be are mass producing bugs and making new burgers when we run out of meat. I'm not surprised. I saw that video too. Not surprised, and they can make anything taste good. You know? You can make anything taste good. But a lot of people, you know, a lot of people are starting to wake up to what's going on. And hopefully folks are starting to, you know, heed the warning and start prepping and really listen to, you know, what we're saying on this channel and others, you know, and others. We're not the only channel that's talking about it. We are all in this thing together, and I feel sorry for folks who are not listening right now. Man, all right, so we got those done. Now all I gotta do is cut the zip tie, or break the zip tie. I put this in because I didn't want any problems, and I'm not gonna go with this style anymore. This style kind of it's expensive, but it's not good for everyday usage. This will be great for like my house, but for a house that's gonna be using stuff like this every day, it's best just to put some old cheapo. I hate to say it that way, but you know, something that's gonna last. A good little delta in here, and be done with it. It just is what it is, y'all. Because I don't like to come back next year and replace another faucet. Which, I mean, every now and then I have to, you know, I have to do some stuff like this. It's crazy, but, you know, it happens. Bam, bam, bam. Would that go through that? No, we're not going to make it. Alright, you know what? And when you're removing old stuff, you can cut it up because you're not going to reuse anything. So get it out the best way you can. Oh, we did go see. I did want to tell you guys. We did go see. Some friends of ours invited us to go see Rise of Skywalker last night. It was really good. I was surprised. It was really good. I enjoyed the movie. It was long, but it was good. That's why I can and probably can for 7-year stores. Yes, ma'am. You have to. If not, we'll be eating bug burgers. I almost hit y'all in the face. Almost did. Oh wow! You know what I don't have? I got some in the truck, but I don't have it right now. Some plumber's putty. Now the question is, where in the heck is it? Because I didn't see it when I was out there just now. Pretty sure it's in my center console. I'm gonna need it here in about a minute. Okay, put y'all up here so I can see what I'm doing. Alright, so what you want to do when you're removing the old one, good lord, what in the heck happened there? You talking about a seal? That's a seal. I put this thing in right. I put this bad boy in where it was never ever. Oh, you know what? I'm doing it wrong. I forgot that little part is. I can't cut that off because it's got these little doohickeys down there holding it. I forgot with this one. They have some little extra doohickeys. Shoot. What the heck just happened? Lost y'all for a minute, sorry. This is why I want to buy either a house or some land and put something on it. I do not have room for 7 years of food here. Yeah, somebody was commenting about, you know, people that live in apartments and all that kind of stuff this morning. Early, like 3 o'clock this morning, I was going back and forth, chatting back and forth with that person. And I agree, you know. You can't do a whole bunch when you live in an apartment. It is what it is. And I can't believe how doggone bent up this thing is. I agree, you can't do a whole bunch when you're in an apartment. But that's why you do better until you can do better, you know? You have to do better until you can do better. Because if not, what's the purpose, you know, of even trying to do better? You know, then again, a lot of people use their circumstances as excuses to not do anything. And I don't think that's the way it should be. Me Too Knife, I'm looking for a bigger house right now. Living 4,000 square foot, already 5,000 with 5 acres. And I don't know if I told y'all or not. I'm putting it out in the atmosphere. I found a property. It's 3 and 2, and it's almost double the size of what we're living in now. But it comes with 20. It has 22 acres. OMG. I'm like, yes, yes, yes. I need that blessing. I need that in my life right now. So I'm putting it out into the atmosphere. Need you guys to, send your prayers, send your good karma, send your faith, send everything you can. That we, if it's for us, because sometimes you think your blessing is one thing and it's something totally different. So that's one thing I always want to do, is make sure that the blessing that I'm looking for and that I want is the blessing that's for me. Because I don't want somebody else's blessing. Because you step in somebody else's blessing, you in trouble. And I know y'all know that. I know you know. And I know I got plumber's putty in here. And I know for a fact that if I don't see it in the next 29 seconds, I'm going to put this thing in there without it. And I'm just going to tighten it down real good. I'm going to seal it with some, I'll seal it with some caulk if I don't. I don't like doing it that way. I like doing it the proper way. But that is another way you can do it. Okay, I don't see it, so guess what? It's going to be a caulk day today. It's going to be a caulk day. Oh, well. Alright, let me see here. You better go that now. You talk about that property? We're probably going to go and look at it this evening. Jennifer and I have this thing where when we agree upon a property, before we go to it, we'll ride out together to go look at it. And if we both feel that it's right, then we'll get out and we'll walk around. We'll start claiming it. But not unless both of us agree. So we're going to see it tonight. Or maybe this evening, So we will see y'all. But y'all know I'm going to keep y'all abreast of what's going down and what's going on. Alright, see, night collector, I'll tell you, I know I needed one. See, this one does not come with the, it doesn't come with the supply lines. And this is so basic. I mean, I can have this in no time flat. And it even comes, oh yeah, it comes with this. Alright, so on this one, because it was all in one, I had to put a little a cap right here. So I'm going to remove this cap, put this in for the nozzle. Y'all can tell I know my stuff, huh? Because I'm giving y'all all the technical terms. Oh my God, I put this thing in for 20 years. Jeez, it's so tight. That's the way you're installing. That's the way you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to do it for the long term. Ain't no sense in doggone half doing it. Profit foreclosed because you get equity in the house and cheaper. I agree with that, Queenie. That is the way to buy properties right there. Heck yeah. I feel sorry for the people who lost their stuff, but doggone, I can't help it. You lost your property, but I can't help my family picking it up for little to nothing. You dig? Alright, so the new one is in. We're going to tighten it down. They're going to be mad at this faucet. They're not going to like this faucet. I can tell you that now. I think the last time I did this, I had to cut that faucet out because this sink is bent. I think I had a really hard time the last time I did this. Getting the old one out. Not installing it, but getting the old one out. Because I'm just looking at this sink right now. And y'all can't see nothing. There you go. New faucet's in. I'm just putting in the tighten. I'm tightening it in. Well, y'all see it moving. I don't even need to look at this because I've done it so many hundreds of thousands of times that I know exactly what to feel for. Alright, so now we're gonna plug up the nozzle, or hook up the nozzle. We're gonna feed it through here, all the way down. Loopity doop doop. And I didn't know I was gonna do this before I got here. I just happen to have, I try to keep a faucet in the truck, you know, at all times, just in case I have to do something like what I'm doing right now. But I had no idea I was gonna change out a faucet like that. I thought I had a normal leak. I thought it was like a drain line, something like that. I had no idea. Had zero idea I would be doing this in front of y'all today. What time is it? I need to text this girl and let her know I'm gonna be late. I'm gonna be late. Not gonna be on time for our appointments. I think I'm gonna have to go and get. Nope, this is gonna work. Yes. God, is it gonna work? It's a little short, but I think I'm gonna be able to make it work. Oh yeah, we good. We good. We is golden. Living life like it's golden. Living life like it's golden. Living my life like it's golden. Golden. Sometimes when I get it right, it makes me extremely happy. Oh gosh. Now you gotta be careful when you put these supply lines on, because if you twist the line going into the faucet, you will void the warranty because it will leak. And there's no way in the world you will ever get it to stop. You have to take it back to the store, try to get a return on it. But if you twist that joker, it will, I promise you, it'll leak. Promise, promise, promise. And if I was going to charge for what I'm doing, I don't let anybody buy their own parts. I always buy my own parts. So you're talking about $150 faucet. Or depending on what, they can go up from there. And I'm gonna charge, $75 to $100 depending on what I gotta do. This was pretty easy, so I wouldn't hit them over the head too much for this. Probably about $75. So you figure, if you know what you're doing, you just save yourself, $75 to $100 worth of labor by doing it yourself. Now, of course, I don't have to worry about that because, shoot, pretty much anything in my house I'm going to just take care of. And y'all see how long it took me. It didn't take long at all. I'm just tightening everything now. Now remember, when you're doing plumbing, you want to go hand tight and then a quarter turn. Hand tight, quarter turn. Okay? I know it seems like I'm doing a whole bunch. That is not more than a quarter turn, I guarantee it. And then up here, I'm just gonna try to grab it and turn it just a little bit, just to make sure it's good and tight, so that it does not leak. I do not want to turn any of these bad boys right here. Nope. All right, so there we got that. Just gonna hold it. Just gonna put a little turn on it. Okay, y'all feel me? Y'all got me? And I apologize, I'm not watching y'all's chats right now, but I will get back to it ASAP. Soon as possible. Sure as possible. All right, now it's time for a hook up the nozzle. I almost said time for a test, but it's not time for a test yet because I have water going everywhere if I hook this damn nozzle up. And with the nozzle, all you're gonna do is just snap it up, put it up, push it up in there, and snap it. It's real simple. It only goes one way. Of course, I can't see right now. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right, so it's gonna go up in here. It even has the caution on the. Come on, baby. There we go. Boom, done deal. All right, so we are technically installed. Now we gotta test. Make sure we don't have any leaks. Make sure everything's working properly. I clean up all the time as I go, so I don't have a whole bunch of cleanup when I get finished. I'm gonna turn the water on. Let me see here. What are you saying? Yeah, I paid $35 for the list, and you be surprised what's in the market. Oh, I won't. I get lists from Texas all the time. All right, good. No leaky from the right side. That's a beautiful thing. Except my valve is leaking a little bit, so I'm gonna tighten down my valve. All right, so if you turn on the valve and it starts leaking like this, Then all you gotta do is just tighten down your packing. Okay. Let's see if I can't show y'all. All right, so if you turn the valve on, it just gives you a little drip. Take you some pliers. Be very careful with it though. You just want to tighten down this packing, and it's a nut right here that the valve is where the valve is going into the wall. Just grab it and just turn it slightly. That should take care of that. Okay, that one's on. So we're gonna test now, and we should be good to go. Now the water's probably gonna be black because it's been sitting. That's normal. Water's nasty. And that's from all the, you know, it just sits real, you know, for a minute on those pipes, and that's just, you know, the buildup that's in the pipes. Boom. And go to the cold side, boom. Test my spray nozzle, boom. And it was just like I said, it was black. Okay. Alright, so that works. Now I'm going to test my hot water side, just make sure I got hot water. And after that, I'm going to put up everything. And we're going to be out of here. Oh yeah, we got hot water on the hot water side, which is always good. We got cold water on the cold water side, which is always good. And it doesn't leak when it's off, which is always good. Okay. So in the future, if somebody comes by your house and they're trying to charge you a crazy amount of money for an install like this, tell them no thank you, you know. Get somebody else. Now, a plumber, they're probably gonna charge you $200, okay? That's about average. That's not overly exorbitant. But if somebody's charging you $300, $400, $500 for a faucet, yeah, you might want to shop around, okay? And you see how easy it is. You can do it yourself. Anybody can do this, okay? Y'all see how long it took me. Put my board up that I stained the wrong color, which is whatever. Bam. And then we'll put another couple screws down here at the bottom just to make sure we are good. Put it up here. Bam. I could get away with that, but since I had another one in there, we're gonna put another one in there. We're gonna do it right here this time. Bam. Always make sure that you know what's behind wherever you're screwing. Because I had a screw into something, hit a water pipe, bam. Now I gotta go back in the wall and fix the water leak that I caused. Queen said, good job. Thank you, Queenie. So that is the second plumbing problem I've had today. And the first one I wasn't able to fix it because I didn't have the parts I needed. So now I'm gonna discard my trash, and we're gonna get on because I got people that have no idea how easy they have it. They could be drawing water from a well, heating the water on the stove, and bathing in the wash tub. That is so true, my friend. And I thank God every day for running water and plumbing, because I'm telling you now, I wouldn't have made it in the 1700s and 1800s. I already know. Cause I'd be like, I gotta go get some water again? No! I've been getting my butt beat. Nope, I'm not gonna do it. Pow, pow, pow. Okay, well, you beat me all you want. I'm not going down there with alligators and snakes. But you're right. Having to go, I mean, and that's if you didn't have a well. If you had a well, then a lot of, back in the day, you had to send a bucket down there, bring the bucket back up, and do a bucket at a time. And even if you got sophisticated and you had a pump, you still had to go outside and pump the doggone water. So yeah, you're right, brother. People have no idea How easy. They have it. I knew this doggone gate open and closed. I just need to put some kind of catch. Some kind of catch there, that's all. Oh, that was your upbringing, Queenie? Oh my. It's a hard knock life. Good Lord. Alright, so we got that done. Now we make sure we get all our tools. I don't know how many times I've left somebody's house and left my tools. I did the other day. Dude was like, hey man, you gonna get your nail gun? I was like, oh yeah, shoot, thank you. I'd have been mad at my next stop. I needed it. I was about to leave a $200 tool right there in his house. Thank God he was honest. Cause some of these folks will see you doing it and just let you do it. And then go hawk your stuff. So I thanked him profusely. I was like, oh man, thank you so much. Cause I need that. I gotten better over the years though, cause when I first started, I wasted so much money having to buy more tools. Cause I was leaving them everywhere. Now, I've used the same set of tools probably now for like 5, going on 6 years. I did have I did lose a drill one day. I think I left it on top of my truck and drove away. And one drill stopped working on me. But that's why I love Ryobi. Ryobi is so reliable. Love Ryobi. Love, 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 love Ryobi. I should do an infomercial for them. I absolutely love their tools. That's all I use. And I do this for a profession. I do this for a living. A lot of folks like DeWalt. DeWalt for me is overpriced and they're too heavy. Especially for all the work I do. Wait a minute. You said y'all had one toothbrush and one bath towel? Hold on, Queen. Let me read these comments. Let's see. She say, wow, that was my life upbringing. We had only one toothbrush and one bath towel, and everyone bathed in the same water for a family of 7. I've seen that. Now we didn't have one toothbrush, but I have bathed in the same water. Done that before. Sorry about showing y'all my nasty truck. Alright, so we got some drive time. Y'all hanging tight today, boy. I appreciate it too. When I got married, when I had my own personal things, my husband taught me better. Oh, that's so sweet. That's why you ain't gonna leave Big Daddy. Shoot, I know that's real. I know that's real for real, for real. Yes, don't I know. Well, good. You know what? And I am so happy, Queenie, that you have never lost or forgotten from which you've come. And I think that's one of the reasons what makes you so remarkable. Because you refuse to forget. Yep. We didn't have it that bad off, but I know it's been several times we got kicked out of houses when I was young, and we got we was always getting evicted, and when we wasn't getting evicted, we always had lights and water and gas off. It doesn't get that cold in Texas. We had kerosene heat. At 7, 8, 9, 10 years old, I was turning on the kerosene heater. We didn't know no better. Shoot, it be smoking up a storm. We got all that. Woo. Excuse me. Got all the soot up on the wall and everything. We didn't know better. We was breathing that stuff. We didn't know that stuff could kill you. We just knew we need to be warm. Remember this one time, me and my sister was playing, and I was chasing her. We were just playing, right? I was chasing her. I put my hand on that doggone kerosene heater on the top of it, and I was trying to go around the heater just faster so I could catch her. Man, my hand had rings in it for almost a year. It had burnt. It had seared, like psst, it had seared a burn into my hand. Oh my God, that hurt so bad. I much rather get cut than to get burned. I can't stand getting burned. Oh my God, burning hurts so bad. But yeah, I remember that. That was crazy. And we would all huddle up in the same room. Me and my sister, we slept in Same room, the same bed for a lot of years. A lot of years. Then, you know, families do better. I said, God bless you. God bless you too. We never ate in plates or glasses. We ate in pot tops and drank in pickle jars. Oh, was that abnormal? Because we always drank in pickle jars. I didn't know that was. And y'all see me drinking now. We drink now in mason jars. You know. And that's part of the reason why I refuse to drink out of a cup now. I won't drink out of a cup. If it's not a glass, I don't drink out of it. Because drinking out of a cup reminds me of my childhood. Because we had a stack of like McDonald's cups. I'm talking about this is back when they had, you know, styrofoam. McDonald's cups, the cardboard McDonald's cups, you know, Taco Bell. We go to a fast food restaurant. My mom would load up on like napkins. That was our toilet paper. That was our toilet paper. We didn't know no better, you know. I remember this one house we lived in. Golly, I had forgot about this, Queenie. We lived in this one house. I'll never forget. It was on Broadway. It was on Broadway Street. And it was a shack of a house. I mean, my mom finally got the water turned on after we had been living there like maybe a month and a half. And I used to go to the neighbor house and get 5-gallon buckets of water and bring them over to our yard just so we had water, you know. And we had this little tub. It was a metal tub that my great uncle had given us so we can use to bathe in. And shoot, that was just the way of life. We didn't know no different. And these people next to us, they used to cook fried chicken every day. Every day. I'm about to see what your future idea is a little later. I can't see it right now, Night Collector. Yeah, any future idea videos, do me a favor and email me, okay? I appreciate that. I always need video ideas. Y'all know that. But I remember this one time, I only got some water, and we always had these dogs. I don't know why we killed dogs. We couldn't even barely feed ourselves. But anyway, when you're a kid, you just don't know no better. And this one day, I had gone over there and got water from them. They was acting shady. They didn't want us to have none of their water. Oh, good. It was so funny. But anyway, my mom finally got the water turned on, right? The plumbing in this house was so bad that when the city man came by turning on the water, he hit that meter. And he's like, all right, I need you to go in the house. I was there. I was the only one there. I had to be about, golly, 12, 13, 14 years old, you know, maybe 15. I don't think I was in high school yet. He's like, well, go in, you know, make sure the toilets fill up and make sure all, you know, all the faucets are off. I said, okay. So I go in there, you know, the toilet filled up, all the faucets was off. Water, the meter's just, the meter's spinning like crazy. He like, you know, go make sure. I was like, I made sure, but I go check in. I went and checked everything. He's like, man, I can't leave y'all water on like this. I was like, why not? He's like, you got a leak somewhere. I looked under the house, man, water just pouring down underneath the house. I mean, just pouring down. And of course, then I had no idea about plumbing. I didn't know the first thing. I didn't have an inkling of a clue of how to fix anything like that then. Now, I'd be like, shh, give me 5 minutes. Or I'd be like, leave the meter, don't worry about it. And I would go on there and fix that plumbing, and dog would go out there and turn my own meter on now. But it just goes to show you that, you know, we as humans are very resilient. And I think I appreciate my upbringing. I really appreciate it, especially now. Because when things happen, when we go without power now, you know, water, I remember about 2 or 3 years ago, Jeff forgot to pay our freaking water. Oh my God, I went off. Because it took me back 30 years to my childhood. And she's like, baby, I'm so sorry. I just, you know, I plumb forgot it. I'm like, dang, you do this for a living. You pay bills for a living. How you gonna forget our stuff? So she called out. They was there within, I don't know, maybe an hour and a half. But that hour and a half was agony for me. It was so bad. Looking at you, I see a real lady, and you're down to earth, which, oh yeah, Queenie rocks. And like, you're not bad yourself, brother. You are a true gentleman. And the things you have done for us on this channel, I appreciate, and you're doing things even when people don't even recognize you or even know you're doing it. So thank you. I appreciate it. All right, let me see what you were saying. Video gives me an idea of future discussion tools. If you end up having an emergency, you will need the right tools, because you won't be calling Roger. Ain't that the daggone truth? Everybody needs a water key at the house. Everybody needs a water key. And you need to know how to turn your water off. If you have gas, you need to learn how to turn your gas off. And if you have power, you need to learn how to turn all your power off. And even pull your meter, Those are just basics that everybody needs to know. Maybe I'll do a video about that. My husband sent me to etiquette class to learn proper things for ladies because I was boyish. Oh, that's cute. Wow, okay. Well, growing up with all those brothers, I mean, that's the way you were. Queenie, how long have you and your husband been married? I think you told me like 30-something years. But I don't want to misquote. You. And Night Collector, how long have you been in Arkansas? That's one piece of the puzzle I don't know. I've been in Virginia. I'll tell you guys this. I got to Virginia in 1993. When I got out the Navy in, what year was that? 93. 02. When I got out the Navy in 02, I went back to Texas for about almost a year. Actually, it's a funny story. I went back to Texas to visit. I was married to my first wife. I ended up missing my plane flight back because I got the days mixed up. It's crazy. I got the days mixed up. I was thinking that I left on one day. I actually was leaving the day before. And when I realized it was too late to get to the airport, and I missed my flight. And back then, I didn't have no money. $0.00. No common sense at all to get to the airport and get them to change my flight. So I stayed home for like 11 months. Got me a job and everything. And it was easy because at the time, my wife and I, I'm talking about my first wife. It wasn't a good fit. We never should have gotten married. It was, I appreciate her because we have two beautiful children from that union. But other than that, yeah, we should have never gotten married. It was not good. So anyway, I came back to Virginia we stayed together maybe about a year, and then she packed up the whole house one day. Packed up the house, took all the vehicles, took all the kids, left me with a 13-inch TV, a twin-size bed, some twin-size sheets, and the comforter that I had for like 10 years, and a set of towels. She took everything and cleaned out the bank account. Took everything. I was here till the 4th grade, moved to California and Oklahoma. Served several times. Joined the military. Oh, I saw some of those can openers. I went to the Army Surplus store yesterday. Or was it the day before? Anyway, this week I went to the Army Surplus store and I saw those can openers. Some of those can openers that you sent me. I had never seen. They'd been background noise all this time. I go in there, never had seen them, and I finally saw one the other day. Came here in 82 and been here ever since. Okay, cool. 82, 92, 02, 12. Oh wow, you've been there a while. Yeah, you've been there a while. Okay, cool. The Queen said she's been married 35 years. That's beautiful. See, I've been married 20. Two different women. But this trip that Jennifer and I are about to take, I've been promising this girl I was going to travel with her for 11 years now. And it's time to pay the piper. And I'm going to enjoy it. And if something happens while we're out, we will figure it out. And that's why I try to teach everybody, look, your biggest and your best prep is right here. Your best prep is going to be your mind and your mindset. Your will to live. Your will to overcome. Your will to be able to get past any and every obstacle that you are faced with. Your will to live. Only thing the doggone is gonna mess me up on this trip, I ain't gonna be able to carry my multitude. But you best better believe everywhere we go, everywhere we stop. When we land, the first stop we're going to is either Walmart or the first grocery store I see, Whole Foods or whatever. And you best better believe I'm stocking up on water. And if we don't drink it all, I'm just gonna leave it there in the room. Whoever comes and cleans it, they're gonna have some really good water, great purified water. Oh goodness, probably best to just go to Walmart and get some gallons. You know, and I'm gonna do that every stop we make, because y'all know I believe in water. Because I believe like this: if anything ever happens, especially if you're out traveling, as long as you got water, I think you're gonna be okay. See, you can do without food for a while, but if you don't have water and you're in like a hotel environment or in a city or whatever, you just gotta be able to weigh out the masses, in my opinion. If you can weigh out the masses, you know, I think if you got a week's worth of water where you don't have to come outside, I think you're gonna be all right. As long as, you know, nothing's crazy happening, like they set fire to the freaking building. Now, they do that, then of course you got to get out. But you know, and even at that, if you have survival skills and you have the mindset. I mean, how many stories have we heard of where people crashed in planes? They were involved in an avalanche. I mean, look at New Zealand, where the people was on the hill, on the mountain where it erupted. You know, those people wanted to live. They was like, I gotta get up out of here. You know, some of them died, but most of them lived. You know, so that's where I am with it. I'm excited, but I'm really nervous too, because I haven't flown in so long. Oh my gosh, I haven't flown in years. It's making me a bit nervous to get ready to fly. But you know, hey, it is what it is. I used to fly all the time. I used to take a hop though. When I was in the military, it wasn't anything for me to take a hop. And night collecting, know what I'm talking about. I go over here to the terminals, and you wait standby, and normally you don't get bumped. When you're flying hop, normally you don't get bumped. I never ever got bumped, and I think I did it like 4 or 5 times. Never got bumped. Everywhere I was trying to go, I got there, and I got there on the first try. And you're flying these huge cargo planes. And some airman will come around, tell me, you want some snacks? I'm like, yeah, man, shoot, what you got? They would have all kind of snacks. Chips, popcorn, I mean, you know, stuff that's already bad. Chips, popcorn, Cracker Jacks, nabs, crackers, cheese, you know, they have all kinds of sodas, whatever you wanted, and they're like $1 a piece. And I'd load up, I'd buy me like $7, $8 worth of stuff. Man, I sit there, crunch, crunch, crunch. And as long as you can deal with the noise, because see, military transport planes are loud. As long as you can deal with the noise, you're good. You know, I put my hat on, and you don't have any kind of you got to keep your jacket and your coat on the whole time, because you up there, they don't have no kind of no heating or cooling system. But when you get up that high in the air, it's cold. So I understand. I'd rather RV than plane too, but we gotta do what we gotta do right now. I appreciate that prayer. Thank you, Queenie. We're gonna be alright. We're gonna be just fine. So I'll share with you guys where we're going. So Monday we'll be flying out of here. We're going to Orlando. We're going to Disney in Orlando. Then we're going to Universal Studio, which is something that we've been talking about doing for years. And then we're going to take a flight over to Texas, my home, and Queenie's home. And we're going to spend, I think we're only there for like 3 days. We're going to spend a few days with the family. I got to drive. I'm going to fly into DFW, and then I got to drive down to Tyler to my mom's house. I know she's going to have at least 2 days worth of freaking work for me to do. She's already told me, she's like, yeah, I want you to come to the church. I want you to get my sound right, and I need you to do this at my house. I need you to do this from my car, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, all right, baby, whatever you need. And then we're going to roll up out of there, and we're going to spend the new year in Vegas, catch us a bunch of shows, go see some people, and bring the new year in with a bang in Vegas. And then after that, we'll be coming on on back. I think I got like 2 or 3 days before I got to go back to work. So I'm planning on painting my house. I'm stepping out on faith. I'm painting it. I'm getting it ready for renters or for sale. Because oh God, if we go out to this house in the country, we may have to sell this property. I don't want to. I definitely don't want to sell it. But you know, that's an option, and I like to live my life where I have options. Because see, when you get to the point where you have, you know, one option or you're limited in your options, that's when you start messing up, you know, especially financially. So we talked about that yesterday. I was like, think we ought to sell this house. She's like, well, if we do that, because we had another plan. She's like, well, if we do that, that's gonna be like our dream home right there, and that's gonna be like final destination for a while, like 15, 20 years. I'm like, yeah. And I don't want to be locked down into something like that. But you can't. I really can't pass up on 22 acres. 22 acres is a lot of property. That's already farm property, you know. Nicholas, I don't like flying as it makes me feel bad. And the seats on a C-130. Aren't comfortable. No, they not comfortable at all. No sir. But you know what? The hops I was taking, we wasn't doing the C-130. I think I flew one time. No, I never flown a C-130. Nope. Sounds like a wonderful trip. Yeah, we're gonna have a good time. And y'all know I'm gonna come on live and show y'all where we are. And I'll do some videos and stuff while we're gone. But Jennifer has made me promise that we're not gonna live this trip through the lens of a camera. So I'll do some video, but it's gonna be mainly pictures, and then we'll probably do a Saturday where we just come in and show you guys, you know, some pictures, and then talk about what we were doing, things like that. So yeah, I'm excited though. I really am. I told Jennifer asked me the other day, she's like, you excited? I was like, nope. I was messing with her. I'm like, nope, I am not. So of course her confidence failed. I was like, babe, I'm just messing with you. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited that we're gonna get a chance to spend some time together. We haven't spent any time together in like for years. So yes, definitely excited about this trip. And just getting away, you know. We haven't done anything like this we've never done anything like this. We've never been able to. But this is the time. So listen, guys, I'm approaching my next destination. Thank y'all so much for being here. You guys are giving me a lot of watch time. Hopefully y'all learned something. Hopefully you saw something that you're like, wow, Roger does have skills. Ding. And I'll catch you guys on the next one, okay? I might come in a little later, check on y'all, see how y'all doing, okay? Maybe about an hour. I don't know. We'll see. All right, y'all take care. And I'll see y'all a little bit later.